Are all of the Knights of Ren Force wielders? Well, this is a question I see scarcely talked about, and I wanted to touch on it in this video. And while it is most likely all of the Knights of Ren do indeed use the Force, I would like to talk about if they end up not using the Force and some of the things that may point to this. I'd quickly like to make it clear that I do believe that a lot of the Knights of Ren do use the Force. The purpose of this video is talking about if some of them may not have that potential. In the Knights of Ren only appearance in The Force Awakens, Kylo is the only one seen with a lightsaber. Now, it's honestly not uncommon for Force wielders to use blasters. We have seen it time and time again, and while some of them, more than others, do like using blasters, it is witnessed even with Jedi that seem to have a disdain for the weapon, will utilize it on occasion. When we see the Knights of Ren in The Force Awakens, it actually does appear that a lot of them are carrying blasters. There is a suspicion that some of the Knights of Ren present in the Force vision that Rey has are actually some of Luke's fallen students who Kylo and Snoke swayed to the dark. While it is unknown if any of these supposed students crafted lightsabers of their own, we do see Kylo holding what could be a lightsaber in his hand without the cross-guarded saber, but it is unknown if that's what that really is. It could end up just being the last time Kylo held his original lightsaber that he crafted in Luke's Academy, and he might have discarded it into the mud after the massacre of Luke's Academy. Kylo could actually be the last of the fallen students to discard his original lightsaber, as he might still be slightly holding on to the light at this point in time during the Force vision. While the other supposed fallen students had discarded their lightsabers and refused to use the lightsaber until they constructed new, more sinister sabers long before the massacre. And after doing this, so they would not have to go into battle completely unarmed, utilized blasters and other weapons to achieve their conquest. Among the knights, we actually see something else quite strange. We can see an individual wearing what seems to be at least a Mandalorian helmet, if not armor. Is this individual a former bounty hunter? It is possible that the Knights, or even Snoke, hired bounty hunters to help assist in the Knights of Ren massacre at Luke's Academy, but I find it more plausible that this individual is a Knight of Ren and chose to wear this helmet into battle. Oddly enough, this is actually something we have seen before. Revan, who was an ancient Jedi, later Sith Lord, donned a Mandalorian mask and vowed not to take it off until Mandalore the Ultimate was defeated. This knight wearing the helmet could be a callback to this and may have some connection to Darth Revan. Many of the knights could have taken inspiration from past Sith that they have studied about and idolized, like Kylo with Vader, and now possibly even this new knight with Revan. Revan has also been rumored to be making an appearance in the Rebels TV show, which would make him canon in this new continuity. Many of the fans have even pointed out that much of the Knights' design are similar to past Sith Lords, but this could just be a coincidence. In some of the Knights of Ren concept art, many of the members are seen with lightsabers, which would indicate they are Force wielders, like Kylo, who is the only confirmed member we really know anything about. Snoke is also a confirmed dark-side Force user, and it is said to be the leader of the Knights of Ren. Snoke also tells Kylo that he has had many apprentices over time, which could indicate that he directly could have trained some of the members of the Knights of Ren in the dark side of the Force. There is also another theory that some of the Knights of Ren could be past Inquisitors, which would also tell us that they have power in the Force. It is, however, possible that not all of the members are Force wielders, and that only some are. Others could be past Imperial agents or bounty hunters who are gifted strategists and fighters who sympathized with the First Order after the collapse of the Empire. All of this is really up in the air at this point until we get some new information. I find it by far the most intriguing if some of these knights do idolize past Sith, similarly to the way Kylo idolizes his grandfather. Having this be the case would be a really interesting dynamic, as after the destruction of the Sith at the hands of Darth Vader, a lot of these people, possibly even young people, would want to study the Sith and have a fascination in them. That's really human nature. It would make sense that not all of these Knights of Ren would choose to focus on one Sith, being Darth Vader, possibly focusing and idolizing other Sith. I just think that that's really interesting if all of them maybe one day want to become Sith Lords. And through a lot of their unnatural obsession with the Sith, found Snoke, who one day promised them to give them the mantle of Sith. I just think that that's something that could be really cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave down in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think that all of the Knights of Ren are Force wielders? Do you think that they idolize the Sith? May the Force be with you, and have a great day.